Hey, welcome LeadersUp fam. John.
I'm Miles, Professor Miles.
And we're here today to prepare you all to be successful at the October 25th hiring fair. We're going to be giving you all the tips and the resources you need to be successful. We're going to be taking your questions. So if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, drop it below in the comments. Let us know what you want to know, how we can help you be successful.
Absolutely, and we're here for your success. We want to be able to take you, into that first job, be able to help you get there, and really be able to take you to the next level. I mean, we want you to advance in your life and your career.
So Miles, one of the things that I think they need to know about, what are we actually preparing them for? What are they getting ready for?
Yeah, so what's happening is that we have this October 25th hiring fair, and so what's happening at the hiring fair is you have a chance to come to the hiring fair and actually interview for a job.
Wait. You mean I can interview on the spot?
On the spot. So you don't have to wait, no games. Even if you want, right after you interview, you can apply right there on the spot.
Y'all gonna have computers set up, a whole tech center set up for me to apply on the spot?
Right there on the spot, everything that you need. So you can interview, you can apply, and we actually will have even community organizations. So if you need more help outside of just your career, we have those resources for you.
So what time do I need to show up to be at something like that?
Okay, so it starts at 9, but if you really want to be ahead of the game, you want to get there at 8:45, right? Because when you're early, you're on time. When you're on time, you're actually late. And if you're late, you might miss an opportunity. But we have opportunities all day, so 9 to 3.
So the first major key that we want to give you today is text ready to work to 95577 to register. That's going to get you ahead of the game, bypass the walk-in line, and get you set up, ready to go.
Right now, I'm on it.
He's on it.
95577.
95577.
And what am I texting?
You're going to text. I had to point the wrong direction. Right? You're going to text right here, 95577. Text ready to work to 95577.
Ready to work. Two like T-O or two like two?
Ready, the number 2, work. All one word, 95577 to register for the hiring fair. It sounds like it's going to be lit.
Woo! It is lit. And it texted me right back. That's crazy.
Okay. Man. All right, well, let's go ahead and hop in some of these questions. We know y'all got the questions, we got the answers, and that's what we're here to do right now. Make sure that you get the things you need to know to be successful for October 25th, the hiring fair, 9 to 3 p.m. The Foundation Center is right across the street from Southwest Community College, Imperial and Western. So, all right, cool. We got our first questions here. So, Miles, we got the first question from Cynthia, looks like. What do we need to bring?
What do you need to bring? So you want to be prepared. And so if you're interviewing, you want to make sure you have a resume. Make sure that you have professional attire. So if you're a young man, and wear a shirt, wear a tie, right? Wear slacks. Young ladies, make sure that you're wearing a blouse. If you have a suit, wear one. If you have a blazer, wear one. And then also bring a winning attitude, right? You can do this. Like, the jobs are here to hire people. They don't want to go home without more employees. So make sure that you believe in yourself. Have that winning attitude. Have your resume. And have that professional attire.
Now, I think if I bring my resume, I dress professionally, and I bring that winning attitude, it sounds like a recipe for success right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool.
So you can serve that at Panda Express. The jobs that actually be there hiring, I think, for $11 an hour.
Okay. So Panda is one of our featured employers that are going to be there. So be sure to check them out. Text ready to work to 95577. You get to see all the employers that are going to be there. You get to see when our upcoming labs are, where we're doing career training to make sure that you get the skills that you need. So, all right. Well, Cynthia, so make sure that you dress for success, bring your resume, and bring that winning attitude. According to Professor Miles, that's the keys to the game.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. We got our second question in here from Lene, looks like.
All right, Lene.
Lene wants to know, where is the hiring fair actually going to be at?
Okay, 11166 Western Avenue. That's the Foundation Center, right across the street from Southwest Community College, right? So actually, it's a good college. My sister graduated from there, but that's where the fair is. We have the entire center. We'll be on the inside, and we're excited. 9 to 3, right? 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Foundation Center, right here off of Imperial and Western.
Man, so for those of you that aren't driving, transportation may be an issue, drop us a comment below and let us know that. And we'll be sure to make sure that we post alternative routes. We'll be on the lookout for ride share programs, and we'll post those on our Facebook page for you all to access. So we want to make sure that there's no barriers for you getting there. So at the Foundation Center, that's right across the street from Southwest College, 11166 Western Avenue.
Yeah.
So,
make sure you bring that winning attitude too. So get there, right? Like you want to make sure that you do whatever you have to do to get there. So leave a comment so we know how we can help you. But if you got an Uber, if you need to go ahead and get a Lyft, if you got to catch the bus, like you can get there, right? People are going to the Foundation Center every day, all the time, and they're finding ways to succeed. And that's what you got to do here. You know, bring that winning attitude and make sure that you get there, because these jobs are coming to you. I don't know any other place where you can interview at 10 different jobs in a day.
Yeah. So like you said, take a Lyft, take an Uber pool, Lyft line. I took a Lyft to work this morning. It worked great. So there it is. All right, cool. So we got our next question in here. Looks like this is from Suzanne.
Okay.
Suzanne wants to know, do you have to register to attend the fair?
Okay. You don't have to, but why would you not register to attend? You want to register, you want to make sure that you're getting ahead of the game once again, right? So if you don't register and you show up, it's like showing up on time. It's cool, but you actually want to register because that's like getting there early. You want to make sure that we already have your information. And so I think it's really important that you do register, but you don't have to. You can just show up. So if you register and your friends haven't registered and they want to show up, feel free to just tell your friends to come. You know that you're ahead of the game because you registered and signed up early.
All right.
So
Early
good question,
time,
Suzanne.
on time is late. Why not take advantage of being early?
Why not?
Major key. Text 95577. Text ready to work to 95577 to register.
Right.
So you can get these major keys too.
Exactly. It'll get sent right to your phone. It's easy.
All right, great. So now we have Marcos, looks like, joining us on Facebook. Thanks, Marco, for following us. Really appreciate the support out there.
What's up, Marco?
All right, so Marco wants to know, are there other opportunities coming up down the pipeline soon?
There will be some more opportunities, but this is the opportunity, right? So don't focus on what's way down the road. I want you to focus on what's right now. What's right now before you is October 25th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., right? Where you'll have 10 different employers actually ready to hire, right? So you're gonna come ready to work. So this is the opportunity, October 25th, 2016, at the Foundation Center, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I think Yessie Ortiz is showing up. If she can show up and take some time out, I think you can show up and take some time out too.
Oh, you said Yessie Ortiz. You know, man, I love listening to Power 106 in the
Yessie.
morning driving into work. Okay. I actually was riding in the car yesterday and I heard the commercial on the radio.
What?
Yeah, Yessie gave us a
on the
shout
radio.
out. She told the people that we're looking for volunteers, that we're looking for mentors, people that are ready to activate in their communities, become mentors, become those figures that these young adults can look up to and get the skills they need to be successful. So if you're looking to become a mentor, you want to come volunteer, we can post the volunteer link in the comments below so that way you make sure you have it. Or you can just text 100K volunteer, all one word, to 955772. That's 100K volunteer to 95577 to become a mentor.
And you know what? Mentorship is huge. I mean, I think, you know, John and I were able to get where we are in life because we had mentors. And so if you really have some knowledge that you want to be able to bring, I mean, this is a great opportunity. And for Marcos, you asked, will there be opportunities in the future? I mean, the mentors are your future opportunities. So you can come and network, right? Talk to people, see people who are here. So many professionals will be here. That it's really important that you talk to these employers and these professionals and these mentors, because who you meet today may create an opportunity for you 6 months down the road. And that's the beauty of mentorship, is that mentors can introduce you to a whole new world, a whole new income. Because at the end of the day, it's about getting this money and living the life that we know we want to live.
My man's on fire today. dropping the knowledge. He's dropping these major keys. Yo, make sure you go follow Professor Miles at Professor Miles _. You can follow me on Twitter at JR_3. So we're going to be giving you the major keys you need leading up to October 25th. Which reminds me, I forgot to tell the people, man, y'all see our new career building shirts here? The new LeadersUp sweater? Oh man, they're fresh.
Let me show you out the back.
So whenever you see us out on the streets, you can make sure you ask us for the connect, ask us for the plug, because we want to make sure that we're connecting you to the careers that are going to change your future. That's what we're about. Because there's only one way that leaders go.
And that's up.
All right. So let's hop back into some more questions here. I think our next question comes from Emily. Emily wants to know, Emily's saying that she's going to be in school at the time. Can she still attend?
So, Emily, if you're in college, then hopefully you don't have class all day. But the fair is pretty much all day, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I understand if you have class at 9 a.m., go to class. I don't want you to skip class. I'm a professor. I actually take school very seriously. But if you're done with class at 12, we'll still be there till 3 o'clock. The employers will still be there at 3 o'clock. And you know what? There's probably going to be opportunities still available all the way up until 3 o'clock. So we want you to come right after you're done with class. And so if you have school, go to school. Don't miss class, because that's going to take you from here to the next level. But also, this job can take you from here to the next level. And leaders only go one direction. And that's up.
Absolutely. Thanks, Emily, for that question. I got a question. Every time I ever apply for a job, one of the things they always tell me to bring is a photo ID and my social security card, proof of identity. Will I need my social security card on Wednesday or on Tuesday?
So you won't need your social security card on Tuesday, right? On October 25th. But you want to know your social security number. And here's why. Because you can interview for a job, and what happens if you get the offer right there on the spot? Because that happens. People are coming in, they're interviewing, they're getting an offer right there on the spot. And the best thing to do right after that is apply for the job right there on the spot, where you'll need to know your driver's license number or your state ID number. You'll need to know your social security number. You'll already have your resume because you're coming prepared, so you can upload it right there. And it's important that you're able to fill out that application, because you'll get the offer, finish out that application, and now you are ready to work. There's nothing stopping you. So once again, it goes back down to, are you trying to be on time, or are you trying to be early? Are you trying to be on time, or are you trying to be early? And the way to be early is to come prepared ahead of the game, is to come with your driver's license number, with your your state ID number, and come with your social security number. And once you get into the thick of it, and they're hiring you and paying you that money, then you're going to have to show up with your social security card. So you don't need it on October 25th, but why not be prepared?
Hey, and another easy thing that you can do, use this right here. Take a photo of it. Always have it on you. Always have that information ready at your fingertips.
Ready?
Stay ready. All right. So let's get another question in from Facebook here. Our next question looks like it's coming from Jeffrey. Jeffrey says, hustle never has a chill. So what if I have work that day? What am I to do?
Wow. Okay. So don't miss work. Right? I think it's important that you go and you show up for your job. Now, I actually was talking to my nephew the other day, because he's coming and he wants a job and he already has a job. So you know what he did? He hooked it up so he actually had the day off, right? And some people are actually taking off the mornings, coming in the morning, and coming. Some people are taking off in the afternoon and coming in the afternoon. So if you really want to take advantage of the opportunity of a lifetime and the lifetime of the opportunity, which is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., then sometimes you're going to have to switch some things around in order for you to really get into the game. And so we want you to get into this next job, because if you're not making $11 an hour, $13 an hour, $15 an hour, or $53,000 a year, then this might be an opportunity that's more valuable than the job that you have. But don't get fired. Go to work. Do what you're supposed to do. Handle your business. And then right afterwards, show up to this career fair at the Foundation Center on Imperial and Western, right where you need to be.
The real definition of hustle has no chill. All right, Jeffrey. Appreciate you asking that question. Thanks so much.
Good question, Jeffrey.
All right, it seems like we get a few questions coming in. Now, people want to know, Professor Miles, who's hiring at this fair?
Good question, JR, because that's something I wanted to know too, right? And so I actually was able to figure out Panda Express is hiring, and they actually have 3 different jobs available. So they are hiring, and their first job I think is worth $11 an hour, but then they also have some general manager positions too, $53,000 a year, right? That's more money than 2 people can make sometimes, right? Chipotle is hiring, right? South Asian shop house, right? Shop house, that South Asian kitchen. I love that.
I had South Asian the other night, actually.
Bro, I'm not even Asian, but I love it. It's amazing. It's really good food.
Yeah, me too. First pick always.
Right. You know, I'm like tacos and sushi.
Yo, man. I'm like carne asada and chow mein. The perfect combination.
I'm sorry, we're getting distracted. It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
So, Nordstrom is also hiring too, right? So, stay fresh, right? You gotta stay ready. Target is hiring, so that's really dope. Tom's, right? And that's good, because Tom's is a real good faith organization. Like, every time somebody buys a pair of shoes, they're giving shoes away. You know, that's kind of like what we love here at Leaders Up, is that, you know, we're just here to try to give these job opportunities away. We don't even actually charge you anything. So, Noah's Bagels are actually going to be there too, so make sure that you can do that. They're really similar to Starbucks, and Starbucks is actually going to be there too. Yeah. So we got SG hiring, you know, and these jobs, like, they're varied. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking $11 up to like $16 an hour, right? HMS hosts, they're going to be there too, and Microsoft. Hey, you know Microsoft now, bro. And they want to be able to give you not only money, but opportunities, right? And so you get into these first positions, these entry-level positions, and there's only one direction you can really go up if you're showing up early.
What's up? All right. So those sounds like a wonderful group of companies that are going to be there. These companies are looking to hire you. They're looking to interview you, hire you on the spot. All you got to do is text. I keep doing that. All you got to do is text ready to work. That's the number 2, 95577. Register right now. Drop us a comment in the box below if you need some help. We have a whole team ready to help you right now. All right, we got a few more questions coming in here.
What's the next question, JR?
They've been asking, what if I don't have a resume? What am I going to do?
Okay, if you don't have a resume, you can actually start to build one right now. That's one answer, right? So if you have a Gmail, then Gmail actually has a resume template that you can go online right now and fill out and start building that resume, right? If you don't have a resume, it won't stop you. You can still show up. You can still interview, right? But once again, let's go back to what we've been talking about this whole time. You can show up on time, or you can show up early. And showing up early just means you're prepared. So it's better to have a resume. Matter of fact, you can actually go register for one of our free career job training labs right now. We call them Winning in the Workplace, right? Because all we do is win. And all we want you to do is win, right? I mean, why you gonna play the game if you're not trying to win? In the game of life, you need money, and sometimes you need help. And so Leaders Up is here to help you, right? So you can just follow us at Leaders_Up, and you can find out when our next available labs are actually going to be. And so we have, I think, about 3 or 4 more labs, one today, one tomorrow, one Saturday, that you can actually go to and that'll help you build a resume.
Actually, that's a great transition for our next question coming in live from George. George said that he got a text message saying to show up at Locke High School for a work training. So exactly what Professor Miles was just saying. These trainings are geared to help you be successful. At the trainings, we're going to give you the opportunity to go through several rounds of mock interviews. We're going to critique your resume to make sure that it's professional and that you're bringing your full potential to life through the words that are on that piece of paper. And then we're going to make sure that you're prepared to really showcase your true talents during the course of the interview, George. So if you got a text message to attend Locke High School today, our team is going to be there from up until 5 o'clock today.
1 p.m. to 5, so that's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, so the lab is about to get started. So be sure, George, if you need any other assistance, drop us a comment below. We'll have somebody from our team follow up with you directly to make sure that you get the information to where Locke is, what time it's going to start. And we'll also be sure to flag the team that's on site right now, too, to make sure that let them know that you're coming. So that's what we do. Matter of fact, George, I'm sending them a text message right now to let them know that you're on your way to get these deals and get these careers.
Right. Get these careers, career dealing, right? That's what we want you to build is a career. So I'm going to give you a resume tip right now. And a resume tip right now is called Numbers Tell the Story. So you have a life, your life is a story, your career is a story. But you want to make sure that you have numbers that help tell people the value of your actual story. So I know a guy named Cliff. right? And so I worked with Cliff, and I was working on his resume, and he used to work at Macy's. And so on his resume, he said, I was a cashier at Macy's. And I said, that's it? All you did was just be a cashier? And he was like, yeah, what do you mean? Like, I handle money on behalf of Macy's. And I'm like, right, you handle money on behalf of Macy's. Macy's is not a small retailer. I think it's actually the largest retailer in the nation if we're talking about clothes here. So how much money did you handle on your first day at the job? And he said about $7,000 in a 6-hour shift. I said, wow. He was like, it was October, November. So people are buying clothes because Christmas is coming. I'm like, that makes perfect sense. $7,000 in a day. But you handle $7,000 in a day. How many days a week did you work? And he said 4. I'm like, well, $7,000 a day times 4 days a week. That's $28,000 a week. I said, now, in a month, that's $112,000. In 3 months, because he was a seasonal worker, he worked there for 3 months, he handled $336,000 on behalf of Macy's, the largest retailer in the nation. So we were able to put on his resume, he went from, I'm a cashier at Macy's, to I handled $336,000 in 3 months on behalf of Macy's, one of the largest clothing retailers in the nation.
Major key right there. Major key. Rewind.
I think his career went up.
Yeah, I bet so too after reading that. Because we said it's only one way we go, and that's up. All right, we got a few more questions in here before we get ready to wrap up. One person wants to know, can they bring a friend, Professor Miles?
Can you bring a friend? Of course you can bring a friend.
Hashtag tell a friend.
Tom, can Tom answer that? Tom, yes, you can bring your friend. Okay, make sure they register too so they can be there. Be there early too. All right, so it's important that you show up with your friends. It's not fun to go on vacation alone. Why you want to be the only one who succeeds? Don't do that to your friends, Tom. Make sure that you can bring them and you all can get jobs. You all can get careers. You all can move up because that's the only direction we want you to go, Tom.
So, all right, cool. All right, so our final question in here coming in. Let's see, which one do we want to get?
Yeah, we got a lot of questions coming in. Thank you. These are good questions.
Y'all send them in. We're going to get to each and one of them, so no worries. If we didn't get a reply on live, we'll send you a personal reply with the answer to your question.
Yeah, we'll be back. And if you just show up on October 25th, you can also ask us questions there. You can also show up to our labs as well. You can ask all the questions that you need as well. I mean, we're here. We're not going away. So, JR, what question is it that we're going to go with, man? It
seems like the last question that we should take is how long, people want to know how long will the hiring process take?
So the hiring process, your interview will probably be anywhere from about 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, so it won't be too long. So that's actually pretty quick. Especially, it's so quick you can probably actually interview 2-3 times in that one day, and you're only there for an hour or so. And so after that, you can stand there and take some time to really network. But it's different phases. So if you apply for these jobs ahead of time, then you can walk in, interview for the job, get the offer, leave. Boom. In, out, 30 minutes to an hour. Quick. If you haven't applied, by the time you get there, you can actually apply on the spot. So maybe now you're in there, in and out in about 2 hours, right? You can come in, interview, fill out the application process, then start volunteering, then start networking, and you can spend the whole day with us. Kick back, enjoy yourself, and really network and really advance your career. So if you handle your business, you can be in and out in 30 minutes. But if you need to, you can take 2 hours.
Perfect.
But the interview itself is going to be, fairly quick.
Perfect. All right, we first and foremost want to thank you all for making this event to be a success. We know that because of you all, we're going to be able to connect so many people to jobs. We're going to be able to give so many people opportunity, and that's what we're all about. Oh, yeah. Making sure that we're bridging the divide between the untapped potential that you have and the careers that are looking to hire you today. We got a few people that registered early. We want to give them a shout out because you guys are MVPs. You are the real ones that are making this happen. So, Tierra, woo, appreciate it.
Shout out.
Thank you.
I see you. You ahead of the game. I want to give a shout out to Jermaine. Jermaine handling his business, registered early, registered for a lab. Out here getting this. I see you.
April, we see you. Hope to see you there. Appreciate it.
Paige, I want to give you a shout out. You're handling your business. You early. I see you.
Emmanuel and Aaron, we met you yesterday. Thank you all for registering. Really appreciate your support here.
Yo, Jessica, you handling your business. I appreciate you.
Jonathan, can't wait to meet you in person. Looking forward to meeting you and making sure that we connect you to these employers that are looking to hire you.
Oh yeah, Jahan, you also did it early too. We appreciate you registering, getting to that lab, and really handling your business. You know, you're ahead of the game. We can't wait to see what your new career is going to be.
Super excited to meet all of you all. So as Professor Miles mentioned, leading up to the hiring fair, we have two more trainings that you can attend. Leading up to make sure that we tighten your skills up, make sure that we prepare you with the skills you need to be successful next Tuesday, October 25th for the hiring fair. So Professor Miles, let them know where the trainings are going to be at.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to be at LA Trade Tech from 1 to 6 p.m. We'll be at LA Trade Tech from 1 to 6 p.m. So you can actually just make sure that you get to the lab, bring the resume if you have one. If you don't have one, show up anyways, and you can build one. Saturday we'll be at the Archdiocese Youth Employment Center, and we'll be here from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you work tomorrow on Friday and you can't make it, Saturday we'll be here from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Archdiocese. And so it's, come out, really get this help. Everybody needs help. You know what I'm saying? I don't see one basketball player winning championships anymore. As great as LeBron is, he actually needed a squad. He actually left teams so that he can go get a squad, and then he figured out how to go win with one. As great as Steph Curry is, he ain't the only person who can make a shot on his team, especially now, but that's another weapon.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're not Cavs fans over here. We're all about Golden State. So, matter of fact, let us know who your favorite team is in the comments below. Right after you text "ready to work" to 95577 to register. Text "ready to work" to 95577 to register for the hiring fair, so make sure that we can plug you, and let us know who your favorite team is. On our next webinar, or on our next live session, perhaps we'll give you a shout out and shout out your special team too.
Yeah, and just think about your own team, right? LeadersUp is here to help coach you up. Let us be your Phil Jackson so that you can win a championship in your life and in your career. And think about who your friends are. Who needs to roll with you, Tom, right? In order to come into the hiring fair so that all y'all can start winning. All y'all can get rings. And in real life, all y'all can get an income. All of you can get a job and actually be able to develop the best of you. Because the best of you is living for you and it's waiting for you.
I don't even know what to say after that. Self-register right now. If you haven't taken out your phone, text "ready to work" to 95577 right now, you about to miss this great opportunity.
Take advantage of the opportunity of a lifetime and the lifetime of the opportunity.
All right, team. We miss you all, fam. Can't wait to meet you all. Be sure to drop us a comment below if you have any other questions. Text "ready to work" to 95577 right now. We promise to get back to you. You drop us a comment, we will send you an answer.
Right. Make sure that you follow at Leaders_up. Make sure you do that as well. You want to make sure that you're getting this knowledge all day. You want to follow JR, follow myself. JR, what's your handle again?
Man, follow me on Twitter. It's JR_3. And you can follow Professor Miles.
Yeah, at Professor Miles_. That's on Instagram, that's on Twitter.
Absolutely. All right, people. Have a happy Thursday. Look forward to seeing you next Tuesday.
Woo!